Hi y'all, good morning. It's your boy DJ Tyce here. Just wanted to clue you guys into some funny shit that I was looking at on Twitter this morning. Scrolling through the feed, the usual, watching watching these conservatives tie themselves up in knots over every which thing around the house that is giving us all sorts of cancers, diseases, and unknown liberal problems. Uh, so today, the most recent villain that they have identified are, get this, sunglasses. Okay, so now sunglasses are also a problem. You've heard about the sunblock thing. You've heard how now it's sunblock is the thing giving us cancer, not the sun. Sunblock is the thing giving us cancer. Um, Shoot, what was the other one they were just talking about? Fuck it. Anyways, um, so now this girl Laya Helper in the classic. If you know her, you know her, but she's always talking about you know how the number one destroyer of society right now is porn. How it's causing weak men and blah blah blah, all of that like super hilarious stuff. So, anyways, she goes on and goes, can anybody confirm this? Um, Apparently sunglasses are the new are bad for you. And I'm sitting there thinking like, how can they possibly twist their minds to even believe that sunglasses could possibly be bad for you, something like that. I got blue eyes. My eyes are mad sensitive to the sun, so it's like I don't see how something that could help you just not squint all day could be bad for you. So I go into the replies and I see these hippie dumb fucks again talking about how it's actually good for you. This is a thing, all right? Apparently there's a new thing called sungazing where you stare directly at the sun and you get all of the benefits from the UV. And they say that it's supposed to help your sleep cycle, your energy levels, your mood, yada yada yada. The new miracle cure, right, is staring directly at the sun. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All these people are going to realize eventually that they are the victims of like some Russian troll farm or whatever. Doesn't even have to be Russian. Some troll farm literally with the aim of making us all stupid and blind legitimately. And they all think that they're, oh, that was the other benefit. Good for the third eye. Super good for the third eye to just sit there and ruin your own two eyes for the benefit of the one that isn't there. So, anyhow, I thought that that was hilarious. Little anecdotal story here, a little anecdote. When I was a kid, I always kind of didn't like authority, this and that. Somebody told me to do something, not to do something, made me want to do it, right? So you hear about not staring at the sun, and I remember as a kid, I specifically remember this being like probably 4, 5 years old in preschool, and I remember just looking at the sun, just staring at it for like a good. I took my sunglasses off and I stared at it for probably a good minute, and I burned the living hell out of my eyeballs, yo. Like I remember having a scar in my eyes for the rest of the day. That's how long I stared at it. And I didn't learn this until later, but I'm colorblind, yo. So basically, and I didn't even realize it because when you're a kid, you don't realize these things until like later on. You don't even know what the concept of being colorblind is. It kind of takes some time for you to realize that people see things differently than the way you do. And it was so sometime in high school that I realized that I was colorblind. But I don't have any direct evidence for this, but I almost feel like I fried my cones. I feel like I fried the cones in my eyes. I feel like I fried the receptors back on that one day in the playground, and now I'm colorblind for it. So again, I don't know. I don't have the direct scientific study to say that that's why I'm colorblind, but I just think that it's so funny that this is the new thing. And I mean, what else will these hippie dumb fucks think of next to be scared of? or the next miracle cure. It's just hilarious. It's like it's following this trend that I'm seeing these days of people trying anything, doing literally trying anything besides what's recommended because it's quote unquote some kind of indoctrination or something like that. I saw some kid uh, who I follow on Instagram who's like pretty far down this pipeline himself, and he has been having some like health problems, right? Some some wicked headaches and stuff like that, and he's always trying every single thing. He's like posts, oh, I've got this terrible headache and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried everything. I've tried, you know, Epsom salts, cold bath. I've tried this. I've tried that. All of these like tinctures and like natural natural supplements and everything like that. Everything under the sun. And he's like, anybody have any recommendations of how my headache can go away? And I'm sitting there thinking, how about some water, my guy? But of course, that's got to come straight from the crystal geyser at out of the side of the mountain, get blessed and had some like ayahuasca ceremony around it and whatnot in order to ingest it. He's getting all of his agua from the sun, from the prana that he breathes. And man, all I can say is that this is like the opposite of a health movement. This movement is only going to leave people dead or injured. And I don't know, like I said, I'm here for it. How funny would it be if everybody just started going blind because they were staring at the sun? I don't know. It just seems like somebody's got a hold of us Americans over here, and they're just trying to see what lengths we will go to try and be quote unquote healthy. Um, and in the process, they know that we believe everything online, and in the process of this quest of being a testosterone alpha man, we're just gonna end up in wheelchairs with canes, and it's gonna be. Anyways, that's what I saw on Twitter this morning. I'll keep updating these chronicles as I see them, but it's belligerent. It's getting belligerent out here. So one more time, it's your boy DJ Tykes. Peace. Have a good day.